they're nearly all saying the same thing, which is food's too expensive, wages aren't going up, infrastructure crumbling, everything's...
News. London Transport say they may have to close the underground system due to an infestation of horses.
Loads of horses, at least 30 I'd say. As the train approaches, they start running away from the train.
And what the drivers say they fear most of all is a head-on collision with a blind tube man.
What's up, YouTube? Hello, it's me again, and I'm back. Still monetizing my content after reaching 1,000 subscribers. Very excited. Thank you for the thanks from the people I bigged up last time. And I do have to mention someone else. This is my video garden. Thank you. I did say I would mention you, and I'm a man of my word. Unless I'm lying about something, which we all have to lie, but obviously not online. And I have to say, all my content is fact-checked by me. I think about it a lot before and sometimes after I say it, and I do check, you know, is it factual? I don't know. It could be most of it. I think most of it is, because I think it is. So we're going to crack on with part 2 of Britain Will Never Be the Same, the truth about immigration and cultural change, GBNews documentary. I don't know why I said it in that voice, but that's what it is. I did notice a very nice fellow YouTuber called Supertanskiii. She's very good. I was watching something about how 2 in 5 of the far-right rioters were also domestic abusers and criminals, which is a good video. Go and check that out. I'll put a link in the description, as they say. You know, those YouTubers, a link in the description. Yeah, check that out. It's a week where Tommy Robinson allegedly knocked a man down at a station, something I'm sure he's never done before. I mean, that man must have really said something hurtful to get him to get angry and violent, because he's such a mild-mannered man, that Tommy Yaxley Lennon. I'm Tommy Yaxley Leonard, and I speak on behalf of the working man. You know, because he really is a very working man, Tommy Robinson, and he's a great bloke. So let's dive in to this. Britain will gain the truth about immigration and play.
Do you think immigration's been good for Great Yarmouth?
No, I don't live here.
No.
We got a caravan near here.
Do you think immigration's been good for Great Yarmouth?
No, I don't live here.
No.
We got a caravan near here. But I tell you what, I hate coming here now. And they're holding their hand out. They want money all the time.
Well, why are you going then if you hate coming there?
They come and ask you for money. I haven't got money to give away. You can see I'm an old pensioner. Why would they ask an old pensioner for money? Eh? Do you give them money?
It's like, I ask the questions round here. Don't ask me. I'm asking you. Would you give her money? Would you?
When you come here?
No.
Look at the
money.
leading,
Pensioner.
the wonderful, the wonderful leading questions this interviewer asks.
Do you feel safe when you come here?
No. No, because there's a lot of drug addicts and drunks as well.
And are all the drunks and drug addicts immigrants? maybe not.
Do you feel you're living in the same country as you grew up in?
Oh, good.
It's these leading questions that make me laugh. Do you feel like you're living in the same country you grew up in? Do you feel like the UK is no longer a place where the common man can get what he wants out of life? Or do you feel that hordes of incoming immigrants are coming in and taking everybody's jobs and ruining our culture? Oh, yes.
Changed it a lot because a lot of people are not coming, the locals are not coming to Yarmouth because of it, because there's just too many of them.
Do you think it's made it worse?
Yes, I do.
There's
How do you
too
think
many of
immigration
them.
has changed Great Yarmouth?
It's destroying it. It's
Nothing beats a Jet2 Villas holiday. So find your perfect villa.
you see, people don't want to come on holiday no more. The shops are all shutting. Up here, we got vape shops, barber shops, hairdressing shops, East European shops.
I hate vape shops.
I hate Sebastian Coe.
Why do they... Look, and there's a Turkish barber. Who needs a Turkish barber? You know all those Turkish barber shops are money laundering fronts, don't you? It's disgusting crime. Good.
This town needs money. Instead of giving money to Ukraine, you want to give it to us. We could do with that money.
What do you think of
Don't give money to Ukraine. Let the Russians take it.
reform winning here?
It was just, it was obvious it was going to happen. The whole town, everyone in this town agrees with that something needs to be done. The town's dying, and they're just using it as a dumping ground.
Do you think there should be more immigration or less?
Less. They should stop it.
How do you think immigration has changed Britain?
I think it's devalued us. All these services, it's certainly not the same place it was even 20 years ago.
Well,
We become second-class citizens in our own country.
second. Oh, he's
He's
helping her out. Look.
We become second-class citizens in our own.
Yeah. He's coaching her. We've become first class.
We become second-class citizens
second
in our
class.
own
Yes, I
country.
mean.
And I can have many sympathies with what goes on with people abroad, but what is genuine people.
Genuine.
Live in all places. Genuine immigration, that's fine because people have some horrendous times and
Thank
they do.
you.
Genuine immigration, but not just coming and being able to stay without being legal. No, definitely.
No.
Definitely not putting all these people
These
into a
bloody
Definitely
immigrants
not just
coming,
and
waving
times
in the
and they do.
background, just
Not
waving
coming
in the
and,
background.
and being able to stay
like
without being legal. No,
Scum,
definitely not.
subhuman scum. Oh no, he's white.
Definitely not putting all these people into hotels.
Ah.
We've got our own people struggling, living on the streets. Is
Luxury
absolutely disgraceful.
hotels.
Since 20...
I agree. Homelessness is terrible. So is the terrible lack of infrastructure across the country. And that is not the fault of immigration, is it? Because they've been coming here for years, working. I feel a bit bad because I'm laughing at ordinary people on the street. That makes it feel a bit like I'm punching down. And I hope no one is upset that I'm doing that. But... they are fucking idiots, aren't they?
2018, more than 130,000 illegal migrants have crossed the English Channel in small boats. In response, the government housed many of them in hotels, including some luxury hotels. I caught up with Lee, a local man who became homeless in 2018.
I've been homeless for a lot of years now.
It's a talking dog. Look at this. This is incredible. Just watch.
Crisis
Poor
began.
guy. Look at
I've
him.
been homeless for a lot of years now. It's a hard battle with,
it's him.
the
Sorry.
local borough council, let's say that. The lady in the council said to me 3 things, and I'll take it to the grave. You're not from a war-torn country, you're not fleeing domestic abuse, you don't have any dependent children, you are not a priority. We know you've got health problems.
So wait a minute. War-torn country, that's immigrants. Domestic violence, that could be anyone. It's got nothing to do with immigration. And what was the other one? Dependent children. It's got nothing to do with immigration.
I just think there's something wrong with society. There's something wrong with society.
We make cakes.
How you...
This guy's face. He's so relatable, isn't he? What's his name? Can't remember now. He's relatable. Look at him. Look at the charm and charisma.
You get treated as a British citizen, you know, someone in need. I've been in there crying.
You've been homeless for many years. Meanwhile, migrants are getting put up in hotels. How does that make you feel?
Notice he's standing a long way from him. Oof. GBNews reporter. Oh, we have to talk to a homeless person, do we? Oh my God. I'll stand over here a nice long way away on the pavement. It's a leading question here. Do you want to hear a leading question?
And now you've been homeless for many years. Meanwhile, migrants are getting put up in hotels. How does that make you feel?
That makes me, that's a good question. Like,
that is a good question.
Angry.
Angry.
Let down by society.
By society.
Let down by your borough massively.
Yeah.
Great Yarmouth has been forced to host its own migrants in hotels, and others have flocked to the town looking for work. I met with Tina, a local resident, to discuss her experience of migration.
How has Great Yarmouth changed in recent years?
It's quite frightening actually, because I know people who won't even go into town because they're too frightened, and it's the perception of what's going to happen. I was in town.
And what is going to happen? Let's see.
On Tuesday, yesterday, and there was a gap that we wanted to get through, and these Eastern Europeans came towards us.
Oh no!
I went one side, my sister went the other, and they stood on her toe and they just thought it was hilarious. There was no apologies or anything, and it's not being racist. It's
not being racist, is it? It's just unconscious bias, isn't it? Because if a white person, a football thug, or a drunk twat had trod on someone's toe and laughed, you would have gone, oh, that's a bit annoying. But because they were Eastern European, it's not being racist, but they're foreign.
Yeah. It's the culture that we're living in at the moment. There are parts of Yarmouth you don't even want to go to, and you certainly wouldn't go in at night time when it's dark.
There's no-go areas. Sharia law has been enforced. Of course, you wouldn't go there at night because it's nighttime. It's nighttime when it gets dark, isn't it?
If I was on my own, there is no way I would go into Yarmouth.
So you don't think it's racist to...
Yarmouth is no more a place where English people can walk the streets at night.
So you don't think it's racist to say that migrants are causing crime?
No, it's not. It's not racist. I have friends who are not English. I've never had a problem with people who aren't English. No. I like to go on my holidays. I go to their country and I expect to abide by their rules. By the same, if they should abide by our rules in this country. But it's not racist. It just means that we're protecting our own heritage and what we believe in.
So it's not racist, is it? No, the racism is saying that all people from a certain group are the same. Same as if I said all Britons who go to Benidorm run around drunk and punch each other in the face and knock each other out. They're not. Some of them, not many, but some of them are really nice, old couples who go there for the... What is there in Benidorm? I don't know. There must be some sort of history.
Leicester, a city which has been touted by many as a great success story for multiculturalism. However, 2 years ago, riots erupted in Leicester between Hindu Indians and Muslim Pakistanis over a cricket match between the two countries.
No, not a cricket riot. There was a cricket riot. I think there was one in Worcester between Yorkshire and Essex county cricket clubs. There was a big cricket riot. There were disputes about the stumps. The stumps weren't set up properly or something. And about 1,000 Yorkshire fans went up against 850 Essex cricket fans. They basically just lathered the shit out of each other. A local multi-storey car park was burnt down. Several people died. 4 policemen suffered mental trauma. and a cat was had its tail cut off. That subsequently died. I mean, the tail died, obviously. The rest of the cat was fine, just had no tail. But this is what happens when you have cricket in your country.
Just 41% of people in Leicester identified as white in 2022, which is the lowest percentage of any UK city.
Leicester, the city of Leicester, is highly significant.
Wait a minute, identified as what?
Identified as white in 2022.
But what's that? So what? Because you can be black and British. I mean, I get what he's saying, that they're, foreign, but it doesn't. So what is what I'm saying?
And this is why we have two conversations in the country. We have what you might call the official narrative among the elite class, which is multiculturalism is a success story.
I'm part of the elite class. I like to think of myself as part of the elite class. I'm so privileged. I've got my NHS medical pension and a small amount of PIP. And that makes me part of the elite class.
I went to Leicester to speak with locals about how immigration has changed the town. What do you think it's like to live in Leicester?
You got me with that one, really. It's not the best, is it?
Why is that?
Totally non-committal. It's not the best, is it? He's like...
Brown, what do you reckon? Hey? What?
He's another one. He's another one asking questions back to the interview. Well, what do you reckon?
What's this?
There were some riots here a couple of years ago.
This! Look at this! Look at this! Some foreign-looking people.
What do you make of those race riots?
Every few years there's one. That's how it goes, blaring off steam and that's that.
Every few years there's a race riot, isn't there? There was that 2015 there was one in London which spread around the country. Massive. It wasn't really a race riot, was it? But Brixton in the 80s. Every few years there's one.
Do you think immigration has made Leicester better or worse?
I think it's made it better, but I can't really complain about that because my dad's Mauritian, my mother's French, and I just enjoy the different food they make more than anything else. I mean, to me, it's just it makes it a bit more exciting as far as I'm concerned.
I like the way they found a guy who was a bit weird. There's good, good control of the narrative there. Find a guy who's a bit weird in a big pink top to say that he's a bit foreign. So you can sort of pretend it's balance, but at the same time laugh at someone for being a bit foreign.
Day by day, life is so tough financially, job-wise. This is the main problems about here. Immigration is not big issue about here.
Yeah. And what do you make of the riots that happened here a couple of years ago over the cricket match between India and Pakistan?
Look, if you have people no jobs, so mentally ill, that's why people do on those silly things. If you are busy on the work-wise and financially, then people have no time to do like this.
Are you proud to be British?
So that's it for this one. It's a rich seam of shite, this documentary. So yet again at the end there you have someone, black or white, it doesn't matter. They're nearly all saying the same thing, which is food's too expensive, wages aren't going up, infrastructure crumbling, everything's shit. What's happened is the immigration thing has now become, because we need to have a conversation about immigration. No one's talking about it, he said, obviously sarcastically. So now all we hear about is immigration. But the question isn't, is immigration going up or down? The question is immigration why everyone's so poor? And in my estimation, and many other people's, it's not.
I would like to send a message out to the Labour Party. You guys won an election 1 year ago. You've got 4 years until the next election. If you do not deal with this rapidly growing inequality of wealth, the economy will collapse and you guys will get absolutely smashed at the next election. But more importantly than that, this country will collapse into desperate poverty. If Labour doesn't deal with this, which it looks like they won't, the economy will get worse and worse and worse and worse. Labour will get more and more and more and more unpopular. They will end up in a position where they will probably be forced to do a massive rebrand and probably change leadership before the next election. If we do not have an offer on the table that is serious about reducing inequality, then it will be Farage, it will be reform, and I worry about what that means.
Some of it might be immigration, yeah, fine, a small percentage, but most of it is inequality. So there you go. I mean, look, keep watching, like, subscribe, hit the notifications button, leave a comment below, share Sonny and Share, and do all those lovely algorithm feeding things. But I'm just trying to put out another point of view, and there are increasingly more people putting out a different point of view. I'm not a lefty. I don't hate all people who disagree with immigration. I actually think it's probably a good thing if we don't have town centres that where everybody's Muslim. Yeah, fair enough. Keep our culture, limit immigration, but at the end of the day, somebody has to do the jobs that the immigrants are doing now. And as an ex-nurse, I'm telling you, there aren't enough young white women, mainly, and men who want to be nurses. So if you kick everyone out from overseas, there'll be no one to do the job. And nobody's going to do the job for the tiny, pathetic amount of money they pay nurses. And that's just one industry. So thanks for listening. Yeah, I'm getting a bit serious here, aren't I? Thanks for listening, and I'll leave you with this. Don't nobody go nowhere.
Let me take you down Equality Street. You never know the people you meet. At the end of the street is a golden gate. Let in love, it don't let in hate, no.